a hotel because I don't know the area.
Mm.
And he goes, you can just stay at Jeff's. And then I was like, I would love to visit Jeff's. I'm not sleeping on Jeff's couch though. No.
I'll make sure there's no kids that weekend. You know, I'll just there's a queen size and a twin in that room, so it's perfect.
Oh Lord.
I don't just have a studio with a couch. It's a two bedroom house. It doesn't seem like it, especially when I fall asleep in this chair and I work in this chair.
Right.
134 followers. That's too bad.
Welcome to the Shelf Help Show.
There you go. Get in there, Mama. Get in there, Mama. It's your show. Have you
Not my show.
Did you read tonight's description?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
No, I need to subscribe real quick. Oh, okay. I'll turn it down. Because I got the notification that my subscription ran out on. So subscribe. There you go.
Hooray, the chat is waiting for messages. Hello. Welcome to the Shelf Help Show. My name is Geoffrey, aka
Unexpected.
Dadbod Biker Beard. What up? Tonight, transplanted double is Noah Stocky. He came down with venereal disease that requires hospitalization, so he will be
or not
on an IV Levaquin for the next 2 weeks as they get that syphilis out of him. Yeah,
or not. Or he may just be drunk and in his hotel room asleep.
He's traveling for business. He got faded early, and he couldn't come play. Now, I told him we're just going to. Well, I told him that we were going to look at viral videos tonight, and we might. We probably will. I spent the time and collected like 15, 20 of them. But Mama Fox had another idea how she wanted to run the show today.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, you did. Did you want me?
What was that? What was it? Yeah, you
want me to read it for you, or you want to go to Facebook?
I'm looking at it now. Wow.
Okay. All right, go ahead. Can you read it for me so I don't have to pull it back up?
It says, and this is Geoffrey's doing. So, join Mama Fox as she schools her sub-switch he-boy, Dadbod Biker Beard.
Sub-switch he-boy.
I'm gonna need a definition of that in a minute. As she schools her sub-switch he-boy, Dadbod Biker Beard, on how to spot crazy from across the room, why it's not judging per se if you reference the DSM-V, and how giving casual advice on what meds to order from a Canadian compound pharmacy to treat said diagnosis can't be medical malpractice because she's not a medical professional. It was parody, Your Honor. Just a goof. I'm not saying that. Next slide. Fuck you. My daddy made me do it.
There you go. Good girl.
Oops. I mean, Geoffrey Sinatra. Such a good girl. So proud of you, princess. Now come get your spanking. Or viral videos. Oh my God.
Or viral videos. Either. So
now see that one word, that one name that would probably get me to do most things. Even though I said no. And you have, and I said you guys, neither one of you have ever told me that. You have, but not in the sense of how I mean it. Like you even said it in here tonight, but with a different
princess.
No.
Well, what it's in there.
Yeah.
Now I have to look it up.
Aha.
I have to find the keyword. It's a word that, but we don't use it appropriately.
Well, it's 2 words, so yeah. But it's the way it's said to me that differentiates.
come get your spanking?
No, no, it's what you would call me. Like how princess,
Yeah.
but princess isn't my word. So
Oh, baby girl,
it's close.
baby
No,
little girl.
no. I am anything but little.
That's the whole. See, this is the point. It doesn't matter if you're used to being big your whole life. When you get to be little, it's free.
No, it's a good girl. But when you just say, "Oh,
Oh,
good
good
girl,"
girl. Yeah, yeah.
it's
I know that.
that's totally not how. When I've had one person say it to me like in a different tone, and I was like, "What the fuck just happened?
Right.
Wait, what? Huh?
Well,
Wait,
I
what's
thought
going
that's
on?"
like, I was under. We went through this like a year ago when we first started talking. I would say that to you all the time. Do you recall?
Yeah, it's been a long time.
I
Oh my
recall.
gosh.
I was oh, you're such a good girl.
Fuck
That's
you.
right. Proud of you, baby.
Ah,
That was it.
suck.
Yeah,
Yep.
I said it all the time because I knew it triggered you. Oh,
But when it's just like, "Oh, good girl," like that doesn't do
right.
it.
It
It's
can't be
got to be like
offended. It's got to be.
directed.
Yeah, that's right. I understand. Such a good girl. I'm proud of you.
Oh, jeez. I knew I shouldn't have ever even brought it up.
Yeah, let's bring back some memories. We can go pull up some of those shows from December.
Oh.
I would lose my mind and spend like half an hour just flirting with you. And you didn't
Yeah.
mind. You didn't mind. You were fine with it. I remember I was in a hotel room and alone and bored, and I think I had you and probably Amber, somebody else. I don't know. I would just have a good old time just being wrong.
Wrong, yeah.
Yeah.
But see, I didn't ever know that you were flirting with me. I just thought you were. I don't see, but I don't think people have flirt with me, so I don't take it that way.
Well, I mean, a flirt is a flirt is a flirt. If it's to make somebody feel a certain way, regardless of the intent, right? Maybe I'm not trying to, hook up with you and on a show or something like that. But flirting is flirting. I mean, it's different than just a normal interaction, right? Like you say things, it's familiar. There's maybe a little bit of innuendo, or with me, usually it was just very direct.
Yeah, it's always direct.
I don't have much I don't insinuate much.
No, you don't.
I'd be like, Missy, have you ever held a quarter against the wall with your nose while you're fully naked, knowing that if you drop the quarter, you're gonna get whipped? I mean, that's very specific.
Yes.
If you're lucky, I'll let you wear socks.
No, socks are bad. You lose traction.
That's true. I was already picturing how many times you would slip just based on that. But that's the setup. It's for more spankings.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
Don't know if it's punishment or pleasure, do we? We're gonna have to sort that out because it can be both.
Absolutely.
Watch. That's a tough one to sort out. That is a tough one to be. People don't know the dilemmas that you can have when you're a kinky motherfucker like me. When you teach your partner that some pain is pleasurable, a certain amount of it enhances.
Right.
But once they figure that out, then you're just like, they don't know what to do. They're just like,
right.
Just take a bat to me or something. I don't care. Choke me, beat me, slap me, kill me. I trust you. I'm like,
maybe not quite that much.
slow your roll. I'm glad you trust me to black you out completely, but now you're getting bossy. Now I'm getting mad.
Oh,
you don't tell me what to do. I'm sorry, Daddy. Good girl. Now I'll choke you out. You're gonna black out right when you start to come, and then when you wake up, ow, you're gonna lose your fucking mind.
So the book series I'm reading is fucking, oh my god, it's just, that's it. But they're littles, and I see the allure, but yet I'm too. I couldn't do it. I could do it for like a minute, but then I would be like, yeah, no, fuck you. So, but the whole like.
Oh, you think you would? You think you? But you'd fall into it rather easily. Because it's not a 24/7 lifestyle unless you want it to be. So
right.
It's
the series I'm reading
designated, you know.
Right, and maybe that would work, but the series I'm reading, it is 24/7.
And you can still be yourself. You go out in public and do things. You know, there's like code and like little secrets between you that establish that hierarchy, but it's not for anybody else to observe.
Right.
So you're expected to be yourself, but there's little reminders, and that's what makes it intensely erotic, is that you have this secret between you. Now I'll spot people who are like new at kink, and you can see them from across the fucking mall. I can. Not everybody else picks up on it. Most people don't, because they don't know what they're looking for. But I'm like,
right.
Hey, see that goth looking couple? Yeah, well, he fancies himself a daddy dom, and little A-frame dress with the choker around her neck.
The collar, yeah.
Yeah, she's collared, she's owned. She's probably got a sparkly butt plug in that fucking jingles when she walks by, so listen for it. Because she's not likely wearing panties, which is dangerous when you're out in public with a shiny, bejeweled butt plug, because that just hits the fucking concrete. Everyone can hear it. Clang, 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 clang. Don't pick that up, kids. Do not pick that up. Oh, somebody's dog scooped that thing up. Oh
my god. Oh Lord.
Hey, princess, you dropped your jewels. Thanks, Daddy.
Wow.
Oh, you're welcome. Not that I saw it happen, but you know. Clink. She actually, this chick in an A-frame dress sneezed, clanked, looked down horrified, and then just picked it up and inserted it right back in her ass at the mall. Woo! Quickly. It was smooth. She didn't lift her dress or anything. Like, I knew what she was doing.
Wow.
But I'm like,
I'd at least been like, I need to
treat it like a pacifier, you know, at least blow the dust off of it, for God's sake.
Right.
I don't expect.
I'm not saying don't stick it in your mouth like a passy and
go
rinse it off. Come on.
Here you go. Daddy, will you clean this for me? Nah.
No.
I do crazy things when I have an erection, but I'm at the mall. I'm putting this shit in my mouth.
Wow.
Like what? No, it was on the floor. Wait, why are you worried about the floor? It was in her ass the whole time. You pulled it out with your teeth earlier to fuck. Sorry. Now you've got standards, Mr. Sinatra. Now you do. Now you're like, that's gross. There's just some things. There's just some things. Oh, you pull a sparkly toy out of somebody's butthole with your teeth.
Oh.
And then be like, ew, spin in your butt the whole time. We don't care. We really don't.
Oh, Lordy.
So you have hoof and mouth disease, Mr. Sinatra. I was wondering what that fucking rash was. What is that from? You eating shit? Not directly, but there may have been some exposure if you had a microscope, I'm guessing. But those two parts are so close together anyways, and you know, you're gonna get some carryover. I know better than to go ask to puss. I don't do that. I'm not gonna give anybody an infection. But when you tickle her butt with your tongue, she likes it. It's not like you're like overthinking it. You like that?
In the moment.
In the moment. most women won't just come out and say like, I love it when he's my ass. I love it. Most women don't just volunteer it. Most start very carefully if the discussion comes up. They're like, well, okay, so this one time, he was down there, and then all of a sudden it was like, whoa, hello. I was surprised. And then it felt good. It felt nice. Felt real nice. But if done, otherwise, if he wasn't doing it correctly,
no. I was gonna say in my past, I've shied away from it just whatever.
Because you gotta act like you have standards,
right? Yeah, which I kind of don't.
Right.
My last encounter, though, I was like, "What are you waiting for?"
There you go.
And it was agreed that none of that was done this last time. So next time, I'm like, I will be expecting some certain things done.
Yeah.
Follow through, damn it, follow through.
don't threaten me with a good time and then not eat it. Like
exactly.
That's gonna create some issues. Now,
right. I wasn't ever shy this time around. I was like, yeah, it was brought up, and I went,
yeah.
Wait, what? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna eat that ass. You're like, good. Yeah. All right. Sounds fun.
Like, please. Yeah.
Let's make that happen. Yeah. Yep.
That's okay.
Chicken. Somebody chicken. What? You got to get more drunk? What are you afraid of? I'm not gonna fart in your teeth.
After the first time with this person, and I said, "Thank you."
Thank you.
I did. Thank you.
That's nice.
I came 3 fucking times, dude.
Right.
Thank you. Right. And he was like,
only 3 times. He sounds like an amateur.
No, well, it was just the first hour. It was just we're just warming up,
Amateur. Well, anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry. No, it sounds like a good guy.
But it was
except for he didn't eat your ass.
Right. It was funny because after the fact, he was like, "Okay, a couple of firsts," and I was like, "First? What do you mean first?" He goes, "I've never talked and laughed during sex, and I've never been thanked." And I'm like, the best 2 things about sex, like there's a time and a place. There's a time and a place if you're like in a relationship and you're like, the deep gaze in the person's eyes and the whole, there's a time and place for that. But when it's not that time and place, I love to joke and laugh and talk. So many people are like, "Why are you talking?" I've had guys go, "Stop talking." I'm like, then hurry up.
Well, can you put on the TV then?
Right.
I gotta distract myself. Ooh, SpongeBob.
Right. So it was a first for him, but it was fun. I had so much fun. And so did he. So that was good.
It's good. Laughing during sex is only inappropriate if it's one-sided, and it's when he puts his dick in there. Like that's
right. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that was not the case. That was not the case.
You're like, he tickles.
Yeah, I did not do that. No.
Oh, when are you going to put your dick in?
I've had one of those before. No, I actually have.
Wait,
first guy I slept with after my divorce. Yep. I was like, is it
in?
Oh, he's going to town. Okay. Yep.
Well, there's someone's that has friction.
Some of them had sex twice, and we, not even worth it for me.
You're like, it was like a Virginia Slim. It wasn't even like a Marlboro Light 100. No.
I was more irritated on the outside because I didn't know nothing on the inside.
Yeah. You're like, can you get me the Eucerin? Mama's got a rash. All you did was give me an extra. You gave me a rug burn.
Yeah.
Thanks for trying to light that fire, Boy Scout.
Right.
So when I
the worst sexual experience I've ever had, and I did it twice. What the hell?
I mean, You
I
should
thought
always try
I'll
it
give it a
twice.
second try. Right, I'll give it a second
Right.
shot.
Yeah,
He was a nice guy,
it's
but
appropriate.
yeah, no.
You know, he got his, so I guess that matters. So
Yeah.
so what have you been up to? Hey, welcome to the show, everyone. If you
Up
haven't
to it.
liked, subscribed, followed, or donated a nickel, you can do all those things if you want. Yes, on the Shelf Help Show, we believe in health and wellness. So we smoke. I smoke little cigars.
Right? Oh,
Actually, mine go out
cigars.
all the time. How can you smoke Swisher Sweet and have it go out? Oh, remember when I had that cough for 4 months?
Yeah.
I found that if
Yeah.
I smoked less, inhaled not so much, I didn't have that persistent cough. I thought it was still
Right.
COVID pneumonia. Apparently, it was smoking.
Imagine that.
Yeah, that's strange. I had no clue. No clue. It took a medical professional like
Huh.
Mama Fox. He's really good at diagnosing from across the room. You see that person over there? They're all fucked up.
Yep.
Um,
My mom found, she said, she told me today, we went and got I got my nails done and I got a pedicure today and I don't know why, because I hate pedicures. I'm not doing it again.
let
Damn
me
it.
see your nails. Let me see. Oh, look at your nails.
Black tips.
You look at them. Look. Okay, you
I
look at
know.
them that way, and then you show me this way. That's weird.
I don't
There you go. There you go.
know.
That was interesting. Men usually hold their nails like this, and then women usually go like that, and you do both.
Oh, yeah.
Men.
Right.
You tell a man look at your nails, he tucks in. You tell a woman look at your nails, she goes like this. Usually, but you do both. That was interesting.
I am very
Anyway,
unusual.
tell
But
me
not
about your
figured this out
pedicure.
yet.
Your pedicure that you don't like.
Oh, I don't
I'm
know
shorter,
why.
by the way. I'm shorter than she expected, guys. All right.
Just a little. Well, you're not 8 foot tall, so
Yeah,
it's
I'm not.
expected
Yeah,
that you're gonna be shorter.
she's just a tad under 6.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna disappoint.
You're still larger than life, though.
Should have, but I didn't. I'm not. I wasn't as fat as you expected. So that's good. I love that.
And I was more beautiful than you expected. So
You were, yeah, absolutely, absolutely more beautiful in person. That's true.
oh goodness.
Very cute too. Good personality. Well, I mean, that's why I do a show with you.
Right.
I feel a
Kind of
little.
shitty.
I feel a little bad when I'm like, baby, you want to say goodnight before the show? Is that all you doing the show tonight? Who with? Just Missy. You know,
And
John.
usually sex talk is in there somewhere. Like,
He's
yeah.
unreliable. Yeah. No, I offered to have her come on, but she's tired. I mean, she gets up at 4 a.m. to go work out, so I understand.
Yeah. Anytime I see a post about 4 a.m. workouts, I have to send it to her. Because I'm like, she's insane.
I interrupted you. I'm sorry. What was your thought? Toes. Go with your toes.
Oh, I don't know why 3 weeks ago when I booked the appointment, I don't know why I thought it was a good idea. So I've had a couple pedicures and I don't like them. I'm not ticklish as bad as I used to be. I used to couldn't touch my feet. I was so ticklish. I'm not with the nerve damage. It's not as bad.
Yes.
But so I was like, okay, well, it's been a long time. It's been years and years. Maybe the feet are calmed down enough. I don't know. My mom gets it done all the time. I'm like, maybe I'll enjoy it. So I booked it. Didn't enjoy it. Oh my God, no. She took my mom's, she gets hers done. She's done first. And she says, I'm going to go out to the car and read. And I said, okay. She's like, you're about ready to come out of that chair. And I'm like, literally got death grips on the handles. And I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good. She's like, yeah, I can't watch you. And I'm like, okay, I'll be out shortly. The place isn't packed full, but there's probably 3 or 4 workers and 2 other people in there, 2 other women. And she puts the little scrubber thing right to my insole. And my foot is this. And I'm I keep trying to jerk and I had everybody in there laughing. They were all
cackling.
cracking up at me. And I was like, this isn't funny. This isn't funny. Are you done? Are you done? Are you done?
You should just told her like if they hold part of your they only have two hands. Never mind, they're fucked. I was gonna
No.
say hold your ankle with one hand and then yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
Because she did.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I didn't have my leg up, up
Yeah.
in the chair with me because she had a hold of it. But
Well,
damn it, I
but
kept trying to like pull it.
usually you can negate the tickle by touching with the other hand around that same area. Because
Oh,
then it doesn't isolate that nerve reflex to spaz out. But
yeah.
yeah,
I had everybody laughing. It was
that's
it
why I'm
went
like
out
cut my balls while you're because then it increases the intensity. No, that's different. Mm,
a little bit.
mm. That-
Opposites at work there.
Becky's got a tongue that comes down to here. Like I thought my tongue was pretty long. Like I can get in where all the sweet stuff is. What is wrong with me?
But I'm right there with you.
Oh, oh. 20 if I had known what I know now 20 years ago, man, that would have been a lot more child support than I even pay now. I'll tell you that.
Oh Lord.
I was bad in the beginning and I still had to pay for those kids. That's bullshit. This is Kelsey. You remember when she was like a teenager and we met up and she's like, yeah, my mom said the sex wasn't even good. And I was like, no, she's right. Yeah, she's totally right. I didn't enjoy it. And she's like, yeah, but she said you came really fast. Oh, I was like, yeah, I was like a one pump chump. That's a lot of money for that, huh? Glad we're having this conversation. You want to keep going?
Right.
And she was like, nope. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. That one cost me $250,000. All right. Yeah. So, anyways, I'm glad we finally met in person. Oh, thank you for helping me revisit this. Did she tell you that she tried to abort you?
Oh Jesus.
She was like, she said that you did. I'm like, I'm not a female. It's not my body nor my choice. How would I have done that? She's like, my mom said you didn't want me, and then you paid for to have me aborted. I said, yes, because your mom came to me with a gun to my head and said, I am doing this and you're paying for it. And I was like, what? You're pregnant? Huh? He said, don't worry. She changed her mind. She backed out. She kept my $800. And I'm glad. I tried to get them to take that off of the child support arrears.
Oh Jesus.
Hey, what about the $800 for the abortion? Can we subtract that from my? No, I mean, it seems like it'd be fair. I had to borrow that money from a friend, and I had to pay him back in installments. I was like, "Can I get my money back? You're keeping the baby. I'm cool with that. I didn't want that to happen." But there's the woman's body, woman's choice. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, she's like, "You're coming with me. You're gonna pay for it. You're gonna be there." I said, "I prefer that you don't get an abortion." She's like, "I'm not marrying you." I'm like, "No, I prefer not to marry you." I left you 3 months ago for a reason. After that 5 seconds of fun. Whoops. Public service announcement. Public service announcement,
ladies and gentlemen.
I watched The Empire Strikes Back right after that. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. The movie.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's the association you have.
Well, Bucky brought it up after that time. I had some flings, and it was more than 5 seconds, thank God. So I had some repeat business, not just for my checkbook. And those ended in the strangest thing. Like Empire Strikes Back was in the VHS player, and this was at different places. Empire was not my favorite of the three movies, and yet somehow after sex, I would get very industrious. Like, I'm gonna go clean. I'm gonna go clean the house. I'm gonna mop the floor. I'm gonna make some lunch. I'm gonna do
You do that?
something. Yeah,
That's what I do.
yeah.
Like
Well,
after sex, like roll
yeah,
over and go to sleep. No, like I'm up. Like
yeah.
what can I do?
No, I got energy now. Let's go do some shit. Yeah, my ankles are sweating. Let's put them to work. Let's go fucking.
Right.
I found years later. I found out that's called intimacy issues, and I was like, oh, that makes sense. I didn't want to cuddle because
Cuddle.
I don't love myself. Oh,
You suck. You yeah.
fuck.
I hate you now.
Yeah. I would I would try and sell it as a fucking virtue or something.
I
Hey,
always have.
after sex, I get really handy around the house. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Timmy's on. Timmy, remember from Manitoba
Oh hey, Timmy.
or some
Yeah.
other place in Kenyatta,
With
the great left north.
the ketchup chips that US doesn't have. What the
Yes,
hell?
no ketchup chips. Well, I mean, if you go to a import store, they have them there.
I just dip my chips in ketchup.
You did?
Yes, I do all the
Wow.
time.
I don't. I put ketchup in my cottage cheese.
Don't.
I heard that Richard Nixon did that.
Oh,
So I had
God.
to give it a shot. And it's actually, well, here's the thing. I lost my sense of taste and smell with COVID in November and January back to back. So there's only certain things I can taste. I can taste like some sweet things, but not sour things. So pussy's great because
Hopefully it's sweet.
I can taste it and it's sweet. So
If it's sour, you got an issue.
Right. Not to talk about the love of my life directly, but she takes care of her business. It's always pristine.
Yes.
Sometimes, there's a little roughage, you can't always look like a, never mind. You can, I'm not gonna make a reference to what sort of smoothness it would remind me of. That just made me uncomfortable. Okay. When I was a teenager, I used to say, old enough to have hair, kinky enough to shave it. That's right. I thought that was endearing, but apparently not so much. Well, that's why God gave me 3 daughters, so I can feel bad about myself right now. I'm an awful person. Fuck. So anyway, guys, if you expect your woman to be clean shaven or always, however she prefers it, and or might do things because you prefer it, I go with the whatever she prefers is acceptable to me because it's hers to groom. So you have to understand there's a waiting period in between trims because if you don't let it grow out about a 1/4 inch, you're going to just have this scabby, bumpy, fucking ingrown mess, and you're going to be unhappy, and you're going to be like, "Whoa, what happened? Your vulva has acne," and yeah.
Wow.
So don't be bitching if she was slick as butter on Monday, and on Thursday it's a little spiky. It's got to get a little spiky before you can get that smooth again, because otherwise you're asking her to torture herself. Yep. And fuck you, that's more sensitive than your face is, I promise.
Yes.
Try shaving your balls every day even though there's no hair there. I've cut my balls so many times. I took my straight razor. I've been getting much better with my straight razor. I put a brand new blade in, and I was like, hey, I bet I can cut my dick off with this thing. I'm not going to do it.
Good. No.
That's what a safety razor is for, guys.
Yeah.
That's what a 5-blade safety razor, the expensive one, that's what that's for. Yeah, don't take a single blade fucking straight razor to your dick or your balls. Oh no. Oh,
I shave, and you're one of the few guys that understand that I'm not going to shave every single day.
Right.
For one, it's just fucking too much work. For two, it gets too irritating.
Not with a straight razor, but you can just You could do a straight razor. You could, because
Yeah.
you can get the bulk of it safely. The bulk of it safely.
The bulk of it, yeah.
Right. You don't want to go right down the center like fast.
Right. No. God, that pain. But because it's work, it's work. I'm a big girl. I gotta, get to it. It's work. When I'm not intimate with someone, I don't care.
Right.
I mean, you keep it knocked down, but I don't keep it smooth. I have a trimmer that I just use very quickly.
After the rain comes, 2 days out, go knock the big weeds down.
Right. Exactly. But then when I do go to actually shave, I'm like, oh my God, why am I doing this again? And then I'm reminded of why I'm like, oh yeah, that's why I do this. It is worth it. Yes. But damn, it's some work.
Yeah. You ever think like, you know what? I'm gonna be with somebody and spend some time. We might do that. We might go there. I'm just gonna, I'm be all natural. If he likes me, he likes me. If he doesn't, he doesn't. You ever think about it for a second and then go, nah.
Yeah. Now
I'm gonna wear my period underwear.
I don't know. I don't have this anymore. I don't agree. But when I get into a relationship, like say like 6 months, 8 months.
Yeah, day 3.
It's like, yeah, and it's like, it is what it is.
You're lucky I brushed my teeth.
Right.
Yesterday.
You're not even worth the effort, dude. I'm like so over this. It's if any guy ever paid attention, the time I'm not going, let me go get a shower first and clean up a little. Like the first time I just go, yeah, okay. Like relationship's over. Dude, relationship
you stop putting in that
over.
Effort. You're like, I don't care.
When I stop trying, that means my brain's already gone.
Yeah, I'm not trying to impress you. You go ahead and pump away and do your thing. I want to be making a grocery list.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. You should want your girl to be like, hold on a second. Just let me brush my teeth and freshen up real quick. You're like, you don't have to. You're like, Mama wants to get freaky and feel safe about it. So that's a good thing. It's a good thing. And you know what? If you go out for dinner and she orders a carne asada burrito, then you better have a carne asada burrito. I'm just saying. These are things that make relationships work. If she's got something with pico de gallo and those fucking fresh white onions diced up into it, she's not going to want to make out later because she's going to be acutely aware of how her mouth smells. If you eat the same thing, you both can't smell a fucking thing. It's perfect.
Right.
She's having the garlic, you eat the garlic. You'll be fine. You don't want either one of you going like, no, it's not yet. It's not that. I love you.
Go ahead, kiss me now.
Why do I feel like I just ate a burrito? All you have to do is pull back one time, and that's forever going to be remembered in that relationship. Forever. You go like, ooh, did you fuck? Because I did that when Lisa and I were dating. She was going to cosmetology school, and I knew that she would hit up the Viva Burrito for lunch. She did basically every day. And I remember she got home, we were making out, and I was like, I said, how was your carne asada burrito? I was like 7 hours before. And she was like, you what? How did you know? I'm like, I can taste it. I don't know. And she was like horrified. Mm-hmm. From that day forward, she would not get pico de gallo on her shit for the rest of our relationship. 25 fucking years, 23 years. Nope, no pico, please. No pico. I'm like, you love pico. She's like, not anymore. I'm like, how could I ruin a fucking Mexican condiment for you? I'm like, I used to have a really sensitive nose, but not like repulsion or anything like that. Like Lisa did. Lisa does. She like smells bother her a lot. They bother her. Certain smells. Smells don't bother me, but I can smell everything. And I used to be able to smell it on her if she was going to get sick. But it wasn't bad. She smelled like tomato soup, like slightly. It was the most interesting thing. I'd be like, "Hey, I think you're getting sick." She's like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, you kind of smell like tomato soup." But I love tomato soup, so crack a little pepper on you, and I'll eat you. That's fine. Um,
But when you get sick, turn your head that way.
I'm gonna get that grilled. I'm gonna get that grilled cheese sandwich if you know what I mean. Heyo, it's not cheesy. It was a joke. It's not cheesy. I swear.
Oh,
Fuck, you can never win.
no,
I
no,
can never.
not when you say stupid shit like that. You can't.
Not when you're Jeff.
Right?
Not when you're Jeffrey. This is why even your best friends say, you are an asshole. I mean, I love you, but it comes with a Sagittarius sign. It's 100% like you can't read a description of a Sagittarius without them saying, you're going to offend. If you know a Sagittarius, they're going to offend you, whether they realize it or not, and they don't mean anything by it, but they tend to be very direct and very specific, and your feelings will get hurt for a minute. It's just the MO. It's part of that fucking personality trait. And I'm like, it's not my fault. It's not my fault I was born in December.
Just like it's not my fault. I'm a Gemini.
Oh yeah. You're one of my favorite Geminis. I dated a few. Natalie, who was a long-term relationship before Lisa. She was Gemini. But she was very put together and very specific about how and why she did things. Was kind of like a Martha Stewart type, very much like she order and things had to be a certain way, and she would do my laundry for me because she preferred just do it and then have the clothes put away correctly, folded correctly.
Exactly. Yes. Yes.
Like, you don't have to do my laundry for me. I then met Lisa Capricorn. She gave zero shits about my laundry. I don't think she ever did my laundry.
Oh,
ever.
I always like laundries. Yeah, I'll just do it because then I'm gonna fold it and I'm gonna hang it up correctly. Because if you do it and you do it wrong, I'm gonna have to redo it anyways.
Right. Yeah, you're gonna fuck it up.
Yeah.
I learned how to fold laundry, and I think I might have mentioned it again, but I mentioned it. But when I was interviewing for this job, I interviewed twice, because I hung up on them the first time because they think I'm like they think I don't need them so much that they're always checking in to make sure I'm not quitting. And then I was just grateful. I was grateful for the opportunity to work with this company, but they think that they're grateful to have the opportunity to work with me, which is technically true, but I'm just not used to that being the dynamic, I guess.
Right.
I'm like, well, you guys are grateful. Like Jeff was going to quit. Shit. First time we interviewed him, he was done with us and they're like, yeah, we should have had our shit together. We were wasting his time. No, I lost my mind and I ended the interview on them, and then they had to call back and beg for another interview. I was like, I fucked up, I wrecked it, I messed up. And then the recruiter's like, they loved you, they're sorry that they wasted your time. They went well over on the time allotted, and you had to let them know you have responsibilities. I'm like, I took 4 hours off. I don't know what happened. I'm just talking to 5 executives and I see that we're a half hour over. And well, I was a hiring manager for years, so my brain said respect the clock. I felt like I'm doing all the talking because I'm being interviewed, and I suddenly felt self-conscious about it. I felt like someone was saying, hey, it's late, we need to end the show.
Right.
Jeff, in the show. All right, guys. So we're good now. We got 5 more minutes. we're going to wrap this thing up, but I do have a question for each of you. If you wouldn't mind answering them, they're like, yeah, go ahead. Like, bang, 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 bang. And then I'm like, all right. So love one another and love yourself. Click. What did I just do? This guy, he's going to be running this place someday. On the fucking real. But the one female on the panel was in charge of a department that I have to work with closely all the time. And I would caught wind that the person I was replacing was lacking in a lot of areas, and specifically teamwork, being polite, putting a shirt on, and not working from his bed. People, wow. they're like we literally just see like his face and then a pillow behind him. He'd be laying down in bed in the dark, working on his laptop, and that's how he would conference call. I'm like, my gosh, that's strange, because people were like, thank you so much for being upright and at a desk. And I'm like, this is not a challenge. I sleep here.
Right. I'm always here.
You have no idea. I don't have legs. I'm literally just on this chair. I'm a stump. But for the woman, Sharon, who was very cautious that I would come in and be a rebel and just break stuff and whatnot, and she still suspects that I would do it, but that's okay, because I would.
Because you would, yeah.
Yeah, but for the interview, I said, hey, Sharon, I said, I wanted to address your concern, because I hear you're kind of asking the same thing in roundabout, several different ways. I said, believe it or not, I was successfully married for 20 years before, there's three sides to every story, so I'm not going to tell the story, but let's just say it ended. But I had 20 years, and then the CFO was like, I can relate to that. I'm like, you had a successful 20? And he's like, I did. I'm like, see, that's not worth nothing. That means we were able to do things right for at least 11 to 15 before she gave up, because it takes him about 5 years to get rid of you. And he goes, oh my gosh, I just came to that understanding too. I'm like, what? Did we just become best friends? So anyway, Sharon, I said, Sharon, ask me, what is the correct way to fold a bath towel? And she goes, okay. Geoffrey. Yes, Sharon. I can't believe I did this on a fucking panel interview. I'm talking to the mic like this too. I want to get in here, make sure you can hear me. Sharon, she goes, Geoffrey, what is the correct way? I'm going to mix up a little bit, to fold a clean t-shirt. I said, Sharon, the correct way to fold a clean t-shirt is exactly the way you told me. And I just sat back. And she goes, yeah, he's good. Yeah. Yeah. And the guys were like, woo, smooth. Wow. He's like, do you interview a lot? I'm like, no, but I talk for a hobby. No, I didn't tell him about any of the podcast stuff, because I feared that lost me some opportunities. Took that hobby off my resume and didn't talk about it ever again. Told him after the fact. I said, hey, y'all are in North Carolina, right? We got a bunch of MAGA hats over there. Yeah. All right. Well, I didn't want to do this during the interview. I kept the stuff hidden, but woohoo. No, you're all liberal. Oh, damn it. So good girl. I'm proud of you.
You're an ass. Love you.
That's right. That's right. Self-help show, ladies and gentlemen. I do have a website out there. I haven't personally looked at it for a while. I think I see the payment come out every month. I don't know why I have to pay $37 a month for a fucking website. I think that feels like a lot of money. I think you can get them for like $200 or even $100 if you know what you're doing. But I might have set up a merchant account in order to sell I fucked Jeff Coy's mom t-shirts. But anyways, it's called theshelfhelpshow.com. I don't have any idea what it looks like anymore because I haven't been updating it. So let's take a look. The shelf help. And then we're going to do some viral videos that I curated today.
I did want to ask you, since you're talking about the website,
Yeah.
how do you go about, so I looked up like mamafoxstudios.com and there is no website. How do I go about getting that?
I'll show you.
Okay.
The shelfhelpshow.com. Oh, at first it's all site can't be reached. I'm like, oh no, did I not pay for it? I had a Geoffrey Sinatra site. The company that I used was Ionos. I did not like them. I did not like their contracts. I wound up apparently defaulting on an $8 payment, and they like locked all of my contracts. I had like 4 sites with them, and I was like, "Fuck you, $8. I'm not."
Oh wow.
I quit. I quit you. I thought I just logged in, and then I wanted to go to OneDrive. My God! All right, www.wix.
You're still watching the chat, right?
Editor.wix, yeah.
Okay.
For Christmas, I think I'm going to buy people websites. I think it'd be fun. I'm like, here you go. Cost me
Here's
$20.
your website.
It's paid up for 2 years. If you want it hosted, you're gonna have to pay for the hosting. But here we go. Learn about the shelf help. What is this? Okay, I'll share my screen with you guys. Are you lonesome tonight? All right. So, can you see it?
Yep.
All right. I don't know. This is not even a site that I had finished. This is what is this? Making the first step towards change is often the hardest thing to do. Enter shelf help home and experience coaching. No, that's stupid. Oh, I remember making this. Oh, that was nice.
Shelf Help Home is not your website though.
No, it's the homepage is called this.
Oh.
Okay. This was a mock-up that I had done in the very beginning. Start your journey with a free journal. And then the rest is garbage or somebody else's, it was like a template. So let's go find, it's not this one. Where's my other one? Site. Save, create, new, duplicate, my dashboard. Go back to ADI. Back to ADI. You think making websites is glamorous and exciting, but it's not. Oh, so you know while this works, I'm pulling up the little video clip that I sent you with the paint. I put together a 6-hour version, and I was rendering it, and it was 8 hours to render on my slow ass computer. It got 85% done, and I ran out of hard drive space, and it failed.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
oh,
right.
No, that's when you pull your laptop out, Geoffrey.
Well, yeah. So I got the laptop out, and then I found that 3 hours of the old one that I did. When you first start on YouTube, they only let you do 15-minute upload. So I was stuck. So I didn't touch it for 2 months, and then I was like, yeah. So I uploaded that 3-hour one, and it was actually rather quick. What the fuck is this? This is not where I want to be. I did not want, this is not published. Fuck off. What is going on here? I didn't publish that as my page, did I? I would be mad. Wait,
that's what, yeah, there's your page.
There we go. What the fuck? No, it's got like
No.
bits and pieces of my other page.
Yeah.
Manage app, design, add, editor.wix.com. No, no. Your button needs help. No. Site. My sites. There we go. God dang it. Sorry, guys. What was I saying? I wasn't saying anything of any consequence, apparently. Here we go. My site, Geoffrey Sinatra. Skunkworks Media, another site. Shelf Help Show, Shelf Help Lander. Oh, that's for advertising. And then here we go. This is the one that was published. I thought I'd just make it into a blog site only. And then I got bored with it.
What's new?
Yeah, like everything. Oh yeah, so that damn 6-hour video failed. So then I transferred all the data in onto a 256 gigabyte micro card that I have, and then I plugged that into my laptop to then transfer those files over so I can just rebuild it quickly. And all of the files came up as corrupt, every MP4 and every MP3. How the fuck can they corrupt transferring onto a micro card? Doesn't make any sense. So that means I have to go back to Pexels and back to Pixabay, and then figure. I think I remember the artist, and then download all those goddamn, and then, ugh. I spent so much time perfecting it too. It was beautiful, and I even had a little shout out for my kid.
I started a doodle. I'll tell you after we look at this.
Oh no, I don't want to see now. God dang it. Come back here. Welcome back to your dashboard. Shelf Help Show. Love one another and love yourself. Yeah, this is it. Edit site. Don't yawn. I know. Sorry. I don't even know why we're looking at this.
No. I don't even know why. Because you couldn't remember what it looked like?
Yeah.
But I don't know why you didn't just pull it up while you were going through the editor.
Because it was erroring out. I don't know why.
Oh.
So then I thought, well, fuck, maybe it's offline. I could have just asked you. OMG. Well, this is not it. Okay, I quit. Leave. This is when I just get mad. I quit, and then I don't come back to things for a year, and I still pay $40 a month for it. You're an idiot. Oh.
So what's the website? Shelfhelpshow.com?
The shelf help. The shelfhelpshow.com. www.theshelfhelpshow.com. Continue with Google. Okay, well. Okay. Oh, now I got to type it back in. Jesus Christ.
Oh, you need to do some editing.
Some design.
Yeah, family, faith, friend, fun.
I don't know what that buzzing noise you're making, but it sounds like you're chastising me for my misspelling.
No, it's spelled correctly. It's just the word is broken up in between two lines. It's like, what? Just make it smaller. Make the font a little bit smaller. Get the word all together, and then there's a whole bunch of blue space.
Check your phone. Google.com sent a notification to your phone. No, you didn't. Try again, assholes. Turn on your Bluetooth.
When did you change this?
I don't know, like a month ago.
Oh.
And then I got bored and I walked away from it.
Yeah.
You want me to make you
That's
make you an editor? I think I wouldn't be, I thought I already had you as an editor, but put you as a site owner.
did.
Did I really? Well, if
Yeah,
I can figure out how to pull it up in editor, I'll verify. Canva, have you do you have Canva on your phone?
not on my phone, on my computer.
You can do it on your phone too. It's quite handy, just so you know.
Really?
Yeah.
Timmy, you're funny.
Oh, daddy's little girl.
Yeah.
Premium. Here we go. TheShelfHelpShow.com. Shelf Help Show. Family, faith, friends, fun. A desperate announcement. Did that pop up?
No. Wait, no, I lost it. Sorry, I got a text.
Uh,
No, it's Shelf Help Show, Family, Faith, Friends, Fun, a shop button, um, home, blog, shop, search results, members, video, share
it's not.
gallery.
It's not this.
But no, there's just this, yeah, behind that.
Okay.
That I didn't get that desperate. But see, this is yeah. But there's just a big blue space on because I'm on my phone, and then
We're all
there's
hurtling
that.
towards our death at an incredible rate of speed, and there's nothing we can do to stop it. On the
Yeah,
way-
this is but on my phone.
Yeah.
See if you can see this. Look, I don't know if it's gonna show.
I can't see
So-
it.
I know.
What'd you do?
So it's not across on my phone. It's like down.
Yeah.
So it's like like hurtling. It's hurtling, and then the G is in the next line. Incredible is split into. It's like.
Oh, I probably need to make it more phone friendly.
Yeah.
It's an option.
A lot of people do use it on their phone, and then so there's that spiel of hurtling
Towards your death.
at an incredible rate of speed, and then once you create this blueprint, then announce it to the world and the universe, and then account 7488, and then your copyright, and that's it. There used to be more stuff on here.
Yeah.
You just took it all off.
Yeah, I took it all off.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what happened?
All that stuff. There's a ton of stuff, but my intent
Right. Intents are always
is
good.
to make it into just like a blog news post. But I either need to purchase an app that will upload it regularly or actually spend time to do it. See, this is what I need. I thought having 4 kids that one of them would step up and want to do the things that dad does. They've all claimed, except for Haley. Haley's like, nope. But they will claim they'd be my producer. They all claim that they would help edit the YouTube videos. They never a damn thing. Never. Hey, I don't want anybody to know your email address. So, what is it?
Fox, Fox
What is it?
Elizabeth 1, Fox Elizabeth, the number 1 at Yahoo.
Yahoo.com.
Yep.
All right. Add. Yes. Roles. Can edit manage, can I don't care. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Website designer, admin co-owner. Oh, here, full access. Yeah, you can even delete it if you want. I don't give a fuck. Matters not to me. You'll be able to do everything. Sweet. I have blogs. I have like 10 blogs that need to be published, and it's literally just a matter of copying and pasting it into the fucking blog and hitting publish. And I don't know why I can't fucking do it. I'm like, to give your invite any experience, tell us how you're connected to this person, agency or freelancer, colleague of my business, friends or family, clients, or other.
Oh God.
There we go. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, look, the love of my life. Expired offer.
Oh.
Invited
Oh.
December 24th. She's like, no, it's okay, honey. You do you. I don't ask you to go do CrossFit with me. I'm like, that's
Right.
because if I went, I would be a cock blocker. and you like all the special attention you get at the gym. And she's like, yes, you're right. She's like, it's my social place. And I mean, she works out the whole time, but
Right.
she knows everybody there. And she always tell me if somebody flirted with her. So I'm like, how's Mr. Sunshine? Mr. Sunshine I think his name is Greg. He's dean of nursing, dean of something at a college over there. But he's enamored with her, and he brings his wife, and he's still enamored with her. He can't help it. And we call him Mr. Sunshine because she the first day she's like, this guy, and he's like, good morning, Sunshine, and like a little too close.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, and then he's always watching me exercise, even though his wife is like next to him. She's like, do you think she lets him cheat? I'm like, maybe. I don't know what their relationship is. I've never met these people. You just tell me on your way home from the gym who's flirting or who's being inappropriate. Sometimes she says sometimes she gets very uncomfortable with it, but she draws her line in the sand.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I have or I'll have to tell my boyfriend that, or I have to tell my fiance that. He'll think that's funny too. Yep. You're in a relationship? I said, she's like, yeah. And then they'll back off until the next day when they don't care anymore. And they've gotten over it. Because this has always been like, I said, dude, you're a pretty girl and you're very vivacious and bubbly, and it's hard to not pay attention to you. I said, your argument for some guy flirting with you is like, well, it's safe. He's married. That's not safe.
No,
it doesn't matter. Men will pursue no matter what. It doesn't mean they'll all cheat on their wives, but 80% of them will. Trust me, men are pigs. And she's like, well, why aren't you like that? I don't know. I said I was one of the few people who actually found pleasure in trying to keep my relationship intact. I'm just kind of like that. I don't know. I could have three-way sex, four-way. That's fine. I can get if I'm not in a monogamous relationship specifically, especially if I'm not married, I can have sex with 3 women. That's fine. That doesn't bother me. But if you're married, you're married. That's just one of those things for me. It's like very important. You don't stand up before God and your family and your community and make that pledge, and then, in my book, and then go back on. That's why I never thought I'd be divorced. I was so shocked. I've been
cheated on. I've never been the one cheated, even outside of marriage. But once it became, an exclusive relationship, like, even when I was just dating, like, unless it's specifically said, like, we're just dating, we see other people, sleep with who you want, which I've not ever done that, because as soon as I start dating, it's like
you want to marry
in my past.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Not married to all of them.
You're like, I'm never leaving you ever.
I stayed married to the second one. That way I couldn't marry the rest of the ones after. Oh, sorry, I'm already married. Granted, I haven't seen him in like 8 years, but that's beside the point. I'm still legally married. I started playing with the Canva. I did.
What'd you make?
No, yeah. Oh, the Canva. I did the. I showed you the logos for Mama Fox Studios.
Yeah.
I did those ones. I started playing with the doodle one.
Oh,
and
good.
Because I put in my poem, and so I was playing with the speed of, and I learned you have to punctuate if you want it said in a certain way. So I'm playing with that. I've got all my verses in. So then I went back, because you just add a slide for each section, and each of mine are 3 lines, so that works. So I wanted to have 3 pictures.
Doodles?
Pictures? 3 doodles.
Representation.
But I can't find everything I want, and I want kind of a universal look to it. So I found the ones in the beginning, like for the first one, were just in their little library. Well,
Yeah.
now if you search somewhere else, they don't look the same. So now I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna have to find, and they're limited. I mean, they do have quite a bit, but they repeat. They're very repetitive.
Yeah. And they're a pain to
So
scroll
like,
through.
yeah. So I got to the bottom finally, and I was like, well, so I'm gonna have to work on finding my own artwork and then importing it in and then using it, because I found the ones you put in there when
Yeah.
you've done other doodles.
Yeah. You can upload them.
Yeah. So I just need to upload and find what I want and upload them and then put them in. And then I still have to play with like the speed of when so that's what I'm trying to figure out but it's kind of hard when I don't have the exact doodle that I want to know when the timing is. So I'm still playing with that, but it's been fun. It's interesting.
So let me introduce you to pexels.com, Pexels. Pexels. Oh, look on the front screen. A lot of them look like what I was using, right? Yes, this is that guy. Oh, that's perfect. So I'll just have to re-download them later. Dan Christian Padure, 34 seconds.
That's so cool.
And these are copyright free. What's it called? Something commons. I forget what it's called. But yeah, you can download. Some of them require attribution. Our creators love hearing from you and seeing how you use their photos. Show appreciation by donating, tweeting, and following. Set a link back to this video. You can use the following text. So then you copy that and you put it in the properties. So then you can use it. So Pexels, a lot of this, most of the stuff is free, but let's look at something thematic. And let's say, what's it called? Icons?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not exactly what I meant. Let's say, what's that called? Clip art. Clip art.
Yeah. They're getting pretty literal.
This is not what I was expecting.
I mean, I'm okay with it as you're flipping, but
Clip art.
The guy that was laid out on the table.
Yeah, I saw that. Clip art. How about stick figures? Also not what I was looking. That guy's got a rod up his ass. That looks rough. How about drawings? Drawings, discover photos, popular searches, leaderboard, challenges. Let's look at collections. So Pexels is one, and the other one that I use is Pixaby. Pixaby. Zenfolio Pixaby. 2.4 million stunning images.
P-A-Y. P-I-X-A-B-A-Y.
Oh, Pixabay. Pixabay. This one might have more of what we were looking for. Let's see. Clip art. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
So clip art image, select to download. So that's all they have. They ran out. No, I'm just kidding. I think it's just loading. I hope it's loading. Is that it? That would suck. Popular images. Art cartoon. Okay. Related images. Art, cartoon, cutout, design, Mandela orchid animal. So let's say cartoon. Okay. Not everything is free on here, but it might be. Let's see. Oh, there's another one that's funny. That's funny too. That's funny. Next page. There's 158 pages. So I think
Holy moly.
this might be handy.
Yeah.
So yeah, cool.
I think the last time I worked with graphics was when my son was a baby infant, and I did a web page, and it was in a group, and I can't remember the name. It was like, oh, I can't even remember, but it was a group, and so you linked from one page to the next member to the next member to the next member, and it was just
Okay.
our babies. But I would go through, and a lot of them designers would make like whole sets for web pages. So you like the next button, the back button,
Yeah.
you know, this guest book, the
Yeah.
borders and all that. And I would find them in you know, little boy, or you know, I did a lot of precious moments and things like that in settings. And all that they required was then they had their own little button with that design. And so at the bottom, you linked it to their page, and that was, they were free to use as long as you linked them. And I think I finally might have tossed them out. I had them on floppy disk, the little flop, you know, the 3x5 flop, the hard floppy disk. I had like 50 of them full of all this clip art, and some of them was just clip art, some of them were alphabets, you know, all this stuff. There's no way to run that on a computer nowadays.
You'd have to get
so
straight old-fashioned 3.5 inch floppy. So
reader, yeah.
clipartlibrary.com. These are free. What do you want? You want food clip arts? You want top clip arts? You want
is it clipart dash
clipart-library.com. So let's say one of your poem themes should have hearts in it. I'm guessing one of them at least. It tells you
probably
all about
not, but okay.
Well, there should be like a broken one, right? Or a black heart.
Yeah. Oh, black heart would work.
Yeah. So Holocaust Memorial clip arts. Oh, that sounds fun.
Oh boy.
Let's see what that is. Or not. Or close. There we go. I'll tell you what, this is upsetting. Dachau, yay! Let's get away from art. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna pee myself. I need to pee. Okay, I'm literally gonna piss myself.
Don't.
Oh God. Ooh, how do I give you spotlight? Fuck it, who cares? Okay, go.
Go. Oh, it's on me now. Because he's gonna go try not to piss himself. All right, he did put me on spotlight. Damn it. I hate this part. You guys know I hate this part. Where's John? John, I'm mad at you right now because you're sleeping, passed out, and I have to sit here and do this by myself. I'm hoping, maybe not by Thursday, maybe by next week. I'm hoping to have a doodle for you guys. Geoffrey has been so kind to add me into his account, so I've been playing with it. It's really fun till I get frustrated, and then I want to throw my laptop. But let's not do that. So, no, it's been interesting reading back through some of my poetry, going, huh, would this one work? No, no, probably not. let's not do that one. Trying to find different things that would work for that program. This is pretty cool. You just type in what you want, and it will give you like a suggested doodle. And then you can have them come in from the side or the top to the bottom, or you just have them appear, or you can have like Geoffrey does, how the hand comes out and looks like it's creating the doodle, which I think is what I'm going to probably do because it just looks fun.
And you can have different ethnicities for your hands.
Yeah, there's like 8 or 10 or 12. I don't remember. There's like a whole list. So, different color sleeves. So. But the voice, I was playing with the voice. So there's Australian, UK, and US, and then male or female. But then they have a couple, like I think Australia has 2 female and 2 males, and US has like, I don't know, maybe 6 female and 6 male.
Yeah.
UK has like 2 and 2 or so, or 4 and 4, something like that. So I was like playing just one slide, or just one line, trying out all the different voices.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't ever want to hear this fucking line again because I've listened to it so many times. Because I was like, wait, what's the difference between that one and that one? Nope. Okay, I like this one better. Kind of like when you get an eye exam, they're like, what's better, 1 and 2?
Yeah.
1 and 2, and you're like 1. They're like 1 and 3, 1 and 3, and you're like 3, like 3 and 4, 3. So I was doing that with the voices. Which one? Oh, okay, I like this one better. Now do the next one. Now compare the next one, and then I was going down the list, and it's just saying this one line over and over and over. And by the time I get done, I was like, I fucking hate that line. I don't. Oh.
So
that's fun.
You can there are other ways to get good AI voices, and I mean, if you ever want me to narrate one of your poems, I'm happy to do it. So
yeah, you can do your own voice in there too. I thought about it, but I was like, oh, then when I hear it, I'm just gonna think my sister's doing it because I think I sound like my sister.
So audiomass.co is a great online recorder or sound editor. Audiomass. So if you wanted to make your own recording, you can actually just hit record and allow, and let's use a Rode mic because that's what I'm using.
Well, you can do it right in that program too, though.
Oh, you can record directly there if you want. If you want more concise editing, not just your start and stop. Me. Her beauty revealed for my sore eyes, subliminal happiness ever so fleeting, promises denied, suspicions of lies, curious interludes strike my heart and soul. For those who travel the deep dark hallways. How the fuck does it go? Jesus. Of going. Oh, I forgot the fucking poem. My friend wrote it in like 9th grade, and I picked it up off his desk and I read it, and then I memorized it. And he's like, "You're a fucking savant." What was it? Her beauty revealed for my sore eyes, subliminal happiness ever so fleeting, promises denied, suspicions of lies, curious interludes strike my heart and soul. Forever doomed to deep dark tunnels, never knowing that light is a mirage. For those who travel, how's it go? For those who travel the caverns, a bit of advice: the light that burns brightest is behind you. Now the lost soul must return to her owner. Forever in my heart, never in hers. By Chad Daniels. Gunny Sergeant, Lieutenant Colonel in the Army, Chad Daniels. All right. So open recording, and then it'll feed it in here as a wave. Look how nice that is. Mm-hmm. Then easy to cut and slice. It's like having the free Pro Tools with her beauty revealed for my sore eyes, subliminal happiness ever so fleeting, promises denied, suspicions of lies, curious interludes strike my heart and soul. All right. So let's say we hate this part, then we can go, we'll get rid of that. I don't like the spot where I took a breath. Get rid of that. Don't like that because there was a pop in the beginning. Get that. You want to apply effects? You can apply effects. First, we can normalize the whole thing to make sure that it's coming in. If you don't have any big peaks and valleys, you can get rid of silence, dink, and it truncates it.
Oh, nice.
Fuck. Distortion. Apply distortion to selected range. Well, this sounds fun. For my sore eyes, subliminal happiness ever so fleeting, promises denied, suspicions of lie, curious interludes strike my heart and soul. I forgot to fucking home. My friend wrote it in like ninth grade, and I picked it up. I don't think we need distortion.
No.
You know, you can take my. Oh, I don't know what that just did, but it doesn't look good.
Because it had a little bit when you opened it and you put it to 0.
Oh, edit, undo. Okay, there we go. Cool. You can if you want to make my voice sound less silky and smooth.
Why would anyone ever want to do that?
You could yeah, well, I was taking an audio engineering class like, I don't know, 25 years ago, and somebody's like, you know, in order to make your voice sound more like radio, we can drop the bass out of it because the mic doesn't pick up this range very well anyway. So we can take off the low lows, and then we can actually take off the high highs, and then you can take kind of your middle, and we go up about 6 decibels up through the center. And that's actually the range that's going to convey the most comfortably. And we'll say, we'll just bring each one up 6 decibels. Dink. I was like, okay. So this will make me sound more radio. Oh yeah, a lot of the radio guys, they already have this compression. They already put this. Oh, 6. They do this so they sound better. So then we applied it, and then we listened back, and they're like, huh. Now your voice is better naturally than those guys will ever be. So yeah, let's not do that. I'm like, oh, you think?
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Let's apply. Oh, I see what sounds better. Her beauty revealed for my sore eyes. Subliminal happiness ever so fleeting. Promises denied. Suspicions of lies. Curious interludes. Oh, you know what? I didn't share the audio. Let me share the audio on and tell me what you think. This is what the radio voice is supposed to sound like, apparently. Beauty revealed for my sore eyes, subliminal happiness ever so fleeting, promises denied, suspicions of lies, curious interludes strike my heart and soul. What do you think?
I don't notice a big difference. But that's me. My ears have trouble.
Was it her beauty revealed for my sore eyes, subliminal happiness? All right, so then we'll do edit.
Oh, no, when you just talk, yeah, don't do that. I just got it when I heard it, and then you talked like.
Is it her beauty revealed from my sore eyes, subliminal happiness ever so fleeting, promises denied, suspicions of lies, curious interludes strike my heart and soul. For those who travel the cavern,
yeah,
device, the light that burns bright.
Your voice,
right? So it's
that bass. It's not low enough.
You take that. You take the bass out. Now it makes sense. I can understand for broadcast purposes. It does smooth it out. You know, it sounds more smooth because you don't have that rumble. Because put me on a speakerphone and I fuck the phone up. You know, the diaphragm on that phone vibrates so much that you can't. Her beauty revealed for my sore eyes, subliminal happiness ever so fleeting, promises denied, suspicions of lies, curious interludes strike my heart and soul. That could be good for like an audiobook.
Yeah.
It's more.
But not like, as long as it's not a romantic, sexy one, because if you're going to ever voice record like a sexy, you need that deep Need
Yeah.
that deep part of your voice.
It plays
It's
well.
missing.
Yeah, for sure. I don't get people who say, "Oh my gosh, your voice is so unappealing to listen to." How's it going? Travel the caverns, a bit of advice. The light that burns brightest is behind you. Now the lost soul must return to her owner. Forever in my heart, never in hers. Yeah, it just sounds generic. Sounds more generic.
Yeah.
So let's record what good girl, and then good girl. Oh yeah. It's not recording. What is that? See, it didn't record.
No.
Fuck you, audio mass. Fuck you. Anyway, let's watch some YouTubes. Want to watch some YouTubes?
Yep.
So here's your
we
clip.
got half an hour.
You got clip arts, so you can round out your your d-doodles.
Now, will they still do the drawing, like how you have yours on those?
If they
did you ever try?
Yeah, absolutely. If they're like this,
Okay.
where they're like outlines, then it'll follow them. If they're like cartoon, then it'll kind of paint them, but it'll still do it. You can you can speed up or slow down the stroke as it's painting the pictures, so it still has that effect.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it'll
still do other pictures.
Trying to do 3 like icon pictures with the 3 lines. I'm still off on my last one because of I've got it saying it very slow.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got them going in as fast as they will, but I'm still like finished before that 3rd one comes in. So I'm still trying to tweak and figure out
the timing
play with that. Yeah, the timing is a little rough.
Yeah. I let it time itself first, and then I adjust it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah. This should be good. All right. So let's
I wrote them down. Thank you.
Let me grab my little sheet and we'll look at some YouTubes.
What type of YouTubes are they?
Viral type. Where did I put mine?
Are they funny or scary? Or
They're not scary.
Okay.
Entertaining or interesting. Thank you. Yeah, with me you never know, so it's a good question.
I've learned to ask.
No, you're gonna be able to sleep tonight.
Okay, cool.
So I'm gonna go ahead and share screen. Joe Coy, that guy. Share screen, Geoffrey. Optimize for video clip. Yes. And we'll look up YouTubes.
Make sure you share sound.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
See, I didn't label them on purpose, so I can introduce them. Well, that's stupid. It's like a horrible idea.
Surprise!
We're gonna start at the bottom. We'll see what happens.
Hey, you had a list today. I'm happy. I mean,
I know. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
This is me. I'm asleep. Sometimes when I'm asleep, I say things. Things like,
"No, you should put the drumsticks in your mouth."
Or,
"Look at them, they're bears."
After being told of my midnight monologues by multiple friends, I decided to start recording myself. These are some of the things I've said.
Oh my gosh, guys, I'm falling. Get some fucking towels. Good shit. Irish, not Welsh. That's where all my farts go. Shut up. Shut your fat butt. Fuck. I'm doing it hard as I can. I really am. Just good look, yes. Cause you act like a boogie. Cause you're fuzzy. Cause it's fancy. Right on the love line. Right on the love line. Right on the. Honey. And
Ooh.
Whoa, bikes. Actually, strength, warrior strength. Yeah. Once a brown hand a penny spoon, round a penny to a penny, Papa Gay rolls. Shit. Heedle. Doodle. When those girls that have penises. That's a crotch. That's true, bro. Right. To catch. Only on mine for catch fat, not to catch. Big boy? Big boy? Like big? Like big. Like big. Huge. Warning. Do you have some warning? Oh, garbage cans. I can't believe it. Good stuff. Exclusive establish.
Talking in tongues.
That means, yeah, baby.
So what does it all mean? Is there significance to the things I say in my sleep? Or is it just meaningless rambling, the insignificant reflex of an unconscious mind? My guess is the latter.
There's a reason I don't record myself. I
Right?
talk in my sleep. I walk in my sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy's courageous.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I know. I didn't know that. So now I'm curious because I mean I've been told, by people I've been with that I talk in my sleep, but I've never asked if I talk in different voices. So he talks some in, he has different voices for different whatever's going on, and I'm assuming he's probably dreaming when he's talking through his dream. So now I'm curious if I talk in different voices.
Oh, sorry. I don't even know what this is.
I like the one that was just unintelligible. Unintelligible. He's talking in tongues at that point.
Yeah.
What you got going on there?
I forget that I put a screen door up with magnets that close it because I hear the magnets clink against the door because the doors clink and they lock. So like somebody's knocking on the door. Okay, next one is if my body could talk. Let's take a look.
Mine would just scream.
The next one is my screen. And then the next one is if my body could talk. Yeah, now good? Yes?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not worth it. You'll regret this. I will cut you. How? You can't keep us locked up in here forever. I'm already sweating. This fabric is kind of nice, though. Shut up. Hey, just because you're bigger, it doesn't make you the boss of me. Right, Cleavage? I don't want to get in the middle of this, okay? Gimme more. Gimme more. Gimme more. I feel kind of funny. I'm not sure if I can handle this. Soldiers, prepare for war. I want to tattoo your face on my pupils so I can stare at you all the time. I'm ready to settle down. Double tap, double tap, double tap. F me! F me! Hallelujah! Hallelujah! Yes, yes, that's the spot. Yes, 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 that's the spot.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
It's my time to shine. Trying to suck in. Please, hurry. Let me see. Oh my god, we are ugly. Nobody tell the heart. Sorry, I don't lie. Should we eat some cookies to feel better? Tell my family I love them and I died a hero.
Do today.
What's happening? I'm getting tight. I can't move. Why do I feel heavy? I'm turning gray. Stop, stop, stop. This won't solve anything. God, no. Now we're uneven. Mayday, mayday. She's about to blow. This is not a drill. Earthquake! Ladies and gentlemen, that was a 7 on the Richter scale. 4 injuries, no deaths. I lost everything. Freedom! Freedom! I have a dream. What's happening? I'm skipping. I'm moving too fast. Don't cheat on me. Let's get married. Touch me. Please. Touch me. You're tingling. What up, everyone? It's your girl, Superwoman. Yo, did you like this video? Give it a big thumbs up. Check out my last video right over there. The bloopers for this video right over there. And did you know, alert, alert, I am going on tour. Tickets are on sale right now. Almost sold out, by the way. Link is in the description. Make sure you go check it out. And make sure you subscribe because I make new videos every Monday and Thursday. One love, Superwoman. That is a wrap. And zoop!
Win at work by communicating effectively with Grammarly. Meet.
Oh my god, that was great.
Yeah, how
The bra. So true. So the shoes and the bra and the ass, like that was so spot on.
the crotch was funny too. F me, F me, F me, F me.
F me. That's so what she says. Just like, just do it already, please.
Right
But
on.
yes,
All right, so that was a good choice.
freedom. Freedom was very, very good.
I didn't watch these. I looked for themes, you know. So all right, so we got winner, winner, chicken dinner, and
I do the freedom song as soon as we turn this off every night.
what?
soon as I get off of here, I'm like, get this damn bra off.
You know, you can just shoot yourself from the like mid chest up. We couldn't tell.
I know there's times I don't wear a bra. You guys don't ever know.
Yeah, I haven't been wearing pants, so
Awesome.
yeah. And I haven't. I haven't crushed any chilies with my fingers, so
So you're good.
that's good.
Yeah.
No, I'm wearing pants. I a
You're
joke.
safe.
I a joke.
Half the time I have my pajama pants on. I don't today. I was actually, because I was out today, so I still have my shorts.
Where the
What
fuck?
are you doing?
Getting stuff out of my way. Where's my? Here we go. Share screen. Screen 3. This says 100% should be the new Donald Trump campaign song. This was put out 2015.
Mr. Trump, you've called women you don't like fat pigs, slobs, dogs, and disgusting animals. What do you have to say about that?
Trump said hello, I think I'm going to run. But he said that before and it was only just for fun. They said he'd never disclose head. He's Trump, he's Trump, he's Trump, a Republican. In the first debate, Trump was singled out. They said he'd eat his words, but he ended all those doubts. 24 million people tuned in. That never could have happened if it wasn't for him. He's Trump, he's Trump, he's in your head. He's Trump, he's Trump, he's Trump. Is that what he said?
I don't frankly have time for total political correctness. But they're losers. They're just losers. I will be the greatest jobs president that God ever created. I'm really, really, really rich. Somebody's doing the raping, Don. I will build a great, great wall. You're fired, you're fired, you're fired.
Trump has made a few questionable quotes, but that's because he has no fear of rocking the boat. He's got a wife that's a perfect 10. Is he going to make America great again? He's Trump, he's Trump, he's in the lead? He's Trump, he's Trump, he's Trump, will he succeed? Can Donald Trump be president? I think so. Can Donald Trump be president? I think so. Can Donald Trump be president? I think so. Can Donald Trump be president? I think so.
That's it? That's a wrap. Thanks.
Mr. Trump, you've called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs.
Wow. That was loud.
That's a wrap.
Oh,
Oh boy.
what do you think?
What? That was good.
Let's rate it on a 1 through 5 scale. 5 being the best, 1 being the worst. For the first one, sleeping, the guy who recorded himself asleep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What would you give him?
I'm a 3.
3. All right, and then
Yeah.
if my body could talk.
Oh, 5. That was
5.
great.
All right,
Yeah.
a little bit of bias there.
Yeah, just a bit.
That's fine. That's fine. And then he's Trump. He's Trump. He's Trump. That should be actually a campaign song for him. That was pretty.
I got 4.
Pretty catchy.
yeah.
4. Yeah.
That was pretty catchy.
And then
Did
Roger
you see his
Stone,
ad,
legit
ad he
was-
put out
that was
today?
funny.
Yeah, his ad he
No.
put out today. They're saying it's like a campaign style commercial ad. Does that mean he's throwing his hat in the ring? Is the assumption because of this ad that came out? I think today. I think it was. So
What's there are rules about how soon or from how far out they can announce their candidacy. So
yeah, that's what he didn't say. They're just speculating that because of the style of it,
yeah.
that it is a campaign style, that he's hinting or he's letting us know, but he's not said anything, especially after they came to what's the name of Mar-a-Lago and confiscated all 15 boxes or whatever of paperwork and shit.
Now that's weird.
Now that
But I keep getting conflicting stories on that. So I know the FBI raided. They called the Secret Service to tell the Secret Service they're coming because otherwise you don't want to get shot. Secret Service let them on the property and then backed off. Right? They pillaged all his shit, crack his safe, etc. And they're looking for stuff. Now the National Archives notified him in February that in the stuff that was packed to take out of the White House, that there was stuff that's supposed to go to the National Archives and was not his personal property. And they had let him know that they knew because he didn't pack the stuff. It was like packed by staffers, like not even his staffers, just like White House staff. They had packed up the stuff and they said, hey, we think you have these boxes. We're pretty sure they're supposed to go to National Archives, not your possession. If you want copies, we can make you copies, basically. And then like even when they start their presidential library, they get copies. National Archive keeps all the originals. So he was like, yeah, come take this crap off my hands. Like I didn't want it in the first place. So they came and got it. He like, here you go. This is the first story I read. Yeah, 2 days ago. They came and got it. No harm, no foul. February. And then they stopped off at the Department of Justice to see if he had committed any felonies by taking this material. And DOJ said, no, there's no felony there. No harm, no foul. You got it back. It's fine. Happens. So I heard that was already remedied, which is why they said the FBI raid couldn't have anything to do with that because they'd already solved for that issue. So it's like they were trying to act like it had something to do with archival stuff that he shouldn't have taken off. But when I read the first articles coming out, they were like, no, that was already solved, which means they're lying to you. This is something different. Right. And I think they were trying to act like the White House said they didn't know, but who signed off on the FBI raiding them for what reason? What were they looking for? My assumption was it's the January 6th committee hoping to find evidence of something because they have nothing because January 6th was a farce. It was no fucking insurrection. And because that committee is working so hard to try and prove that constitutionally he cannot run for president again, which would follow the 14th Amendment, which was the post-Civil War amendment that said, if you were a sitting member of Senate, Congress, House, elected official, and you led an insurrection against the Union, then you can't get that job back unless you got a 2/3 override in the House. Now that was set to deal with post-Civil War issues, but they're trying so hard, just kind of like Roe v. Wade was based on the 14th Amendment, which life, liberty, and property. Like, what?
Not appropriate.
It has nothing to do with fucking abortions, you idiots.
Yeah.
But they're trying to find insurrection is in there, which is why they coined that thing insurrection, because it's in the Constitution. They've been trying to paint a narrative that constitutionally he can't run again because they know that he'll win again. They know that he'll disrupt the fucking cart.
Oh yeah.
We should be
Just
very
dump the fucker over.
Yeah, we should be very afraid that, first off, believe it or not, guys, he's not dumb. If he did have some evidence, if he had evidence of whatever they're looking for, you think he would keep it at any of his properties?
Right.
If he has smoking gun that can bury Obama and Clinton, he's not going to have possession of it. It's going to be in a fucking bank somewhere that you don't have access to. It's going to be in Switzerland. It's going to be anywhere.
Not under his name.
Right. You would have handed
See,
that shit to lawyers.
Yeah. See, when I was getting my nails done, they have the news on, and it's just a loop. But it's about the only time I ever pay attention because I don't watch it at home. But it cuts out every like couple minutes, like for a few seconds, so I miss some things. And I could have swore they said something about a laptop on this last raid, but every time it looped, it cut at the same fucking part, and I'm like, God damn it! I can't figure out if they're saying laptop or if they were trying to say something else, and I just wasn't like figuring out what they were saying. So I'm like, I don't know if that is even anything actual or not, but I was like, that's what my brain kept saying. Oh, they're saying laptop. There was a laptop. They got a laptop. What's on the laptop? Let's find out. Because, like you said, he's not stupid though.
Trump says the FBI raided his Mar-a-Lago home. CNBC, President Donald Trump Mar-a-Lago home was raided by the FBI. Trump releases campaign style video after FBI raid.
Mhm.
Trump says Mar-a-Lago was raided as FBI executes search warrant. Trump says Mar-a-Lago raided. FBI search. Republicans speak out against FBI raid. Yeah, like this is like third world country sort of shit. Is when your legislators think they have the power. They have the power of subpoena, apparently, but I don't know how they have the power to convict anyone of a fucking thing because they're not the fucking law.
Right.
Their job is to represent the people, to pass laws, to utilize the people's money.
It's so far not.
They're not a criminal court. And the sitting Congress can impeach, but they have to go through that process to impeach, and they're not. They're just making a fucking spectacle.
Yeah, and that's what the newscaster was saying. Is they're just doing this just to try to discredit him on all fronts, on any front they can get a foothold in. Because if he runs, he will win, and he's not going to disrupt the cart. He's going to flip the fucking cart over, dude. He's just going to do it and not give a damn. Like what little bit of damn he gave last time, he's not going to give a damn. He's just going to do what he thinks needs done.
Dude, and I think I saw him doing a speech at CPAC, and he was talking about the accusation by some fucking dumb chick that she overheard that they were driving towards the Capitol and the president tried to choke out the Secret Service guy and take the wheel. She heard from somebody who heard from somebody who heard from somebody.
That's called hearsay.
Right,
that's called hearsay, and that is inadmissible in any freaking court. Just stupid.
Sorry. Trump's perceived harassment at the hands of Dark Brandon's goons will stop the bleeding and keep the party arrayed behind him. There's what it says. After news broke Monday evening that the FBI had executed a search warrant of Mar-a-Lago, it did not take long for pundits to arrive at a savvy consensus. Federal authorities raiding Donald Trump's house was excellent news for Donald Trump. For months, Trump has been leaking support in polls that pit him against other potential 2024 Republican candidates, including Ron DeSantis, a less volatile alternative who still hits the right buttons for the contemporary Republican base. But the thinking goes, the raid on Mar-a-Lago will erase all that. Trump's perceived harassment at the hands of the Dark Brandon goons will stop the bleeding and keep the party arrayed behind him. It's true. You get the sympathy from them coming after you. The proof has been that they've been coming after him the whole time. This is so goddamn blatant. There's
no questioning this. There's no, well, maybe, this is, like you said, it's so blatant. It's so straightforward. If you got to question this, then you're not even paying attention.
Right. When news of the search broke, every Republican, especially those considering challenging Trump in 2024, was politically obligated to be outraged. DeSantis described the raid as another escalation in the weaponization of federal agencies against the regime's political opponents, and referred to the United States as a banana republic. It's not wrong. This has been a popular term. Mike Pence insisted the appearance of continued partisanship by the Justice Department must be addressed. Florida Senator Marco Rubio tweeted that using government power to persecute political opponents is something we have seen many times before from third world Marxist dictatorships. Then following a line break, pregnant with gravitas, but never before in America. Trump too thought this was good politics for Trump. His potential 2024 rivals were rushing to renew their vows of obedience. The fundraising emails have been coming out hot and heavy, and though Trump wasn't at Mar-a-Lago, it surely heartened him to be able to watch footage of supporters flocking to his gilded manse in solidarity. Trump is winning. The FBI raid caucus going away. National Review editor Rich Lowry tweeted Monday night, We'll learn more, but this is the best day in the pursuit of the 2024 nomination in a long time. Yeah, guys, fucking big government victimized a fucking former president who told us since day one that they were out to get him. And he goes, and he literally was saying, what other president, no other president has ever been abused like this. No one could even stand up to it like I can. He goes, I'm tough. You're lucky it's me. I can handle it. I can stand it. But any other president would have buckled under the pressure of constant harassment and lies and accusations. And he's a liar, cheater, stealer. He's peddling influence. He's robbing you blind. He's a communist. He's a fucking, he hates black people and Mexicans. He's a racist. He beats his wife. He's like nonstop for 4 years, nonstop. When he says that he thinks he's probably the greatest president in history, next to probably maybe second to Abraham Lincoln, think about what Abraham Lincoln had to go through. Abraham Lincoln got elected as the first Republican president. And the moment he got on the train from Springfield, Illinois to go east, he had hired Alan Pinkerton from the Pinkerton Agency, which later became the Secret Service, Pinkerton's detective agency, to personally protect him because there was no such thing as Secret Service, because he knew that there were threats from the South to assassinate him before he made it to office. They said, you are not our president. We will not listen to you and we will kill you. And he got on the train and said, I've been elected to do a job. I'm going to go do that job. And he literally took a train into the South. Like, you got to, DC is Maryland and Virginia. They cut a little fucking 16 square mile swath out of the South and called that Washington, DC. He had to drive into enemy territory where they all wanted him dead and be like, nope, I'm doing my job. What that dude went through, holy fucking shit. 22 states seceded from the Union and said, we are now the Confederate States of America and you are not our president. This is our president, Jefferson Davis, and we will fucking kill you. And he said, nope, I took an oath to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States, and you aren't going anywhere. You petulant brats, I will fight you to the death to prove that you are Americans. Fuck that guy. Yeah. This guy's not facing anything like that. However, if you look at the amount of hatred and disgust, which is what you get when 22 states secede from the Union. And here's the thing. They hated Lincoln because they thought he was an abolitionist. His debates were very, very well regarded and well published. And 6 months before he was elected president, when he gave his last debates on any issues, he did not do another public engagement for 6 months. Last speech, 6 months to election, he sent a letter to the editor of the newspaper that explained, I will not answer any questions. I will not change my answers. He said, I have given enough speeches and I have very well spelled out my precise take on everything that's important for this job. I have nothing else to say. If you choose to elect me based on that, then you elect me. If you don't, you don't. That was it. 6 months, silent. He didn't answer he didn't answer a letter. Nothing. He said, it's there. I've said what I need to say. That's amazing. Yeah. I wish they would make them do that now. You up to 6 months before, you get to go balls to the wall and say what you need to say, and then radio silence and let the people think about it for 6 months.
Yeah.
Let them have the debate. Let them have the discussion about what you said. Let them read the transcripts. Let them decide who's going to get the job based on their platform. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, if they were elected based on their platform anymore, which they're not.
They're not. It's all platitudes and bullshit.
So
here's the
exactly.
thing.
So it does. doesn't
Donald
make
was
any
elected
sense
based
to
on his platform. Donald said, here's what I'm going to do. And then he just repeated it ad nauseum, right? Here's my promise. Here's what I'm going to do. If you look at the first 180 days that he was president, there's a great picture of him and the dude, Bannon. And it says promises made to America on the whiteboard. And there's just fucking ton of stuff. And it's the stuff that is done is crossed off. The stuff that is left is not. And they're literally working through it line by line. Every promise that he made. Have they kept it yet?
And that's the thing. Personally, I think when you have any, whether it's president, whatever position you're running for, and you have your platform, it needs to be spelled out. It needs to be told exactly, so people know exactly where you stand on the issues and this and that. And then when you get elected, I think they need to be held responsible. There's no accountability. Once they get into whatever office they get into, there is no accountability. I mean, yeah, people grumble, like he said he was going to do that and he never did that. Why didn't he do that? Where's the accountability for that person to follow through on that campaign promise? And I'm sorry, that's one of our biggest fuck ups, is that we don't hold any of them accountable for what they say. They can say anything they want. And then when they get elected, they do anything they want, which a lot of the times is damn near nothing or opposite of what they've promised. It's crazy that there is nothing.
The very first thing they do is they fulfill the promises of the lobbyists and big business.
Right. But that's not what they're out there spouting to the people.
But the first thing they do is they pay those guys off and they give them appointed positions, positions of power and authority. Like and
what's the worst that can happen is they don't get reelected, right? That's what happens, is if enough people go, okay, he's just full of bullshit. He's not going to follow through, so we're not going to elect him again. They don't vote for him. But what would happen if there was a time limit, and then if those promises aren't met in that accountability phase, that there was actually consequences for that? I mean, think about it. If there was consequences, half of the bullshit that goes on would not be going on, because people would think twice about it.
Yeah.
Here's
a picture of Bannon in front of the whiteboard. Now you have to zoom in on it. These are all the promises. So let's see, over here, end, catch, and release. There are 5,000, hire 5,000 more Border Patrol agents. Restore the secure communities. Triple the number of ICE agents. Build the border wall, and eventually make Mexico pay for it. Sunset over visa laws so that Congress is forced to, rewrite and
to revise and revisit them.
Revise, there you go. Finally complete the Biometric Entry Act visa, True Visa. Proposed passage of Davis-Oliver bill. Immediately terminate Obama's too illegal something, or Kate's law, something of ending of ISIS, national defense, pay more for just defense, a plan. It just goes on, right? It goes on.
Yeah. Wow.
Like you don't see that. Look, check mark, check mark, check mark, check mark, check mark.
Yeah.
They just check it. You check it on as they go. Like, all right, let's fucking fulfill our promises.
Yeah, that's what it.
That's what it should be.
That's the way it should be. Exactly. Exactly.
This is what the people would want. Like,
Yes.
do what we elected you to do.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's honestly, that's what they're supposed to be doing.
Right.
It's the people for the people. It's not the people for themselves and everybody that can pay their salaries or pay them, put money in their pockets. That's not how it's supposed to be. It's not how it's set up.
It's a representative government. If they don't represent you, then you get rid of them. The Declaration of Independence taught us about it. The Constitution specifically taught us about it. What do you do? They are literally there to represent you. They will get out of control, and you may have to take them out.
Yep.
All right, let's check out this next viral.
Real quick, there was the
Yeah.
news show that I was watching. They were in Arizona, I think. So no, it was California, in California. Anyways, I can't remember where, but they were at the border, and they were looking at the holes in the wall, and they have these collapsible rope bridges that are being used by people. And as they were there, they had plans to walk further, to like tour further along. But as they were there filming, a guy came through one of the holes and up over on this rope, and they're just standing there. ICE agents and then Border Patrol, they're just standing there. They're like, really? 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 He was actually Russian. He was a Russian guy. He was claiming he was wanting amnesty. And they're like, but how many countries did he have to go through to get from Russia to here? That he could have at any point stopped and said, I need help. But he waited till he got here. They're like, no. So they took him in for processing. They're like, so this is going to end our tour today. We're not going to get to see more. I was laughing. Okay.
Motorcycle wobble at 130 miles an hour. That's frightening.
Dave. Oh, geez. Oh!
Oh! Smooth that shit out.
Pull over. He's freaking out.
He's like, oh, my asshole is
Damn. Oh,
puckered.
that gave me a heart attack. Woo.
puckered.
There is no reason to be going that fast. No fucking reason.
Dodge Hellcat. Those things are.
Why? Here he comes.
Oh.
Come on, Hellcat boy. Here he goes. Yeah.
Oh, see ya.
Smokes.
Bye-bye.
Smokes. like walking. Not impressed.
That would have been me. Stupid fox.
I have a challenge for. That was fun.
There's just no need for that speed
No,
ever.
no, that's not true. There is a need.
A
Masculine
need for speed.
pride and energy.
Called-
Go ahead.
Nope. Asking for a stupid wreck.
Yes, you're risking your life for battle, right? So I think I quoted the other day, Jordan Peterson said that men quoting movie quotes is the way that they do rough and tumble play and they do fake battle, right? There's always this need to compete. And people do in cars, they do in whatever they have, they do it. They want to take things to the max. And
I mean, I understand what you're saying, but this is my point. When you're out on the road and it's not just the two of you on a closed course, you're now have the potential to endanger other people. And that is just stupid. That is not necessary.
But everybody who's in that position feels and knows in their heart in that moment that there's no way they're going to fuck with anybody else, because you're going to go 160 miles an hour when they're all doing 65. And you're just going to be around them. Nothing's going to happen.
Right. But that's why they're called accidents, because they're not planned.
Correct. That's correct. But when you're in that invincible battle, when you're in that, when you're in the middle of it, you don't see anything except for the thrill of the fucking chase. And that's why men are hunters and warriors, and that's why women outlive men. Literally in our DNA is to do that, and I've done it too.
I've had, so each Monday I drive up almost to La Jolla, so half-hour drive. You take the 52.
Yeah.
It's an easy drive. I've gotten used to it. It's no big deal. It's 3 lanes, 4 sometimes. It's not the big huge freeways or anything, but one night I was coming home, so it's late, it's dark, and I always drive, I drive second from the left lane. I go a little above the speed limit. If you need to go around me because you need to go that much faster than me, you can go around me. I give you ways to go around me. But I had 2 stupid little cars, little, rocket cars, and they would come up on both sides of me, just fly past.
Yep.
And they would get ahead of me, and then they would both take my lane, and then the person in front would hit brakes. And so I had to take now the left lane and go, because now I'm on cruise control. Now they're coming almost to damn near complete stop. So I have to go around them. I get up, I get back in the second lane. Here they come in 3 times. The third time I went, fuck you guys. I stayed in the fast lane. I was like, nope, you can go past. I am so done because they're getting right in front of me and hitting brakes.
Right.
That now endangers me because if I have other cars around me, I'm having to slam on brakes now too. You never know what can happen.
Right.
Oh, I was so pissed that night.
So you want to go fast on a motorcycle is what you're saying?
Nope. Nope.
Drunk man jumps into a lion enclosure to shake hands with lions. Let's see what happens.
Dumbass.
1 out of 5. What would you give it?
On what? The stupidity level?
Entertainment.
That was like a 2. It would have been much better if the line would have came at him.
Yes. Agreed.
The crowd scared the lions too much.
Yeah, I'm like, why are they interfering? I want the lion to jump in with them.
Right?
Tacos Crispy Chicken Tacos are only $1.49 on the 20 under 2 menu. Hell yeah!
Gucci Flora Gorgeous Jasmine, the new eau de parfum.
I give it a 1.
No! Don't jump! Okay, now jump!
You want a piece of me? Yeah? Well, here you go then. Thanks.
Hey kids, who's ready to draw? Me! Okay then, draw. Okay, hit the apple. Yes!
Hey, what time is it? It's medication time.
This is better.
Chase me, Susie! Chase me!
Oh, fuck!
Hey, I'm not like other girls. I have snake arms.
I'm sorry, Jim, but I'm going to have to let you go.
No, please! No!
Is this you?
Yes! Hello!
Hi!
Hey, here comes that transgender guy.
I like trains.
I wish I could fly!
Your wish is granted. Beep, beep. I'm a sheep. I said beep, beep. I'm a sheep. You know what I hate? Child murderers. Oh no, here comes one now!
I'm gonna get ya!
Cannonball!
My beautiful baby, this is the happiest day of my life.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Have you seen my lemons? I want my lemons.
I don't want to be fat anymore.
God.
Meow, meow. I'm a cow. I said meow, meow. I'm a cow.
Hey, you, if you like Aston Movie, you should probably buy an Aston Movie t-shirt. I promise I won't spend your money on food.
All right, 1 out of 5.
That was a good 4. That was cute.
Tom, have you seen my copy of the greatest movie of all time?
17 again?
Yeah.
Pretty sure film.
Chocolate, 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 glazed, chocolate, glazed, chocolate, glazed, chocolate, chocolate, glazed, 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 chocolate, glazed. There's no methodology to this whatsoever. Glazed, chocolate, chocolate, oh wait, chocolate, glazed, chocolate, chocolate, glazed, chocolate, glazed, chocolate, glazed, chocolate, chocolate, glazed. You know what, I completely forgot about these powdered ones. Powdered, chocolate, powdered, glazed, chocolate, glazed, chocolate, powder, chocolate, glaze, chocolate, glaze, chocolate. This thing's getting tall. Glazed, and last but not least, a chocolate donut. Each donut has its own caloric value, but this is Good morning, everybody. Today's video is sponsored by Dollar Shave Club. No lie, just a couple of days ago I got my first delivery from Dollar Shave Club. It comes in a little box just like this. Inside this, it comes with a reusable handle that you can use later on their disposable blades. And if you want to, you can also order some pre, during, and post shave stuff. I got these two things. Now, I don't need to shave that much. Compared to a lot of guys, I don't need to shave all that much, but still, the price of disposable blades, buying new handles, the creams, everything, it just adds up really fast. That is not the case with Dollar Shave Club. Their mission is to get guys quality razor blades, quality shave products for an affordable price. If you sign up today and you're a brand new member, you get the first month with any of their premium blades for just $1. And that includes free shipping. And then after that, it's just a few bucks a month. Down. And we're how many? Honestly, on the camera, it looks like I'm almost done with the freaking challenge. But after this half right here, I'm only halfway through it for a minute. There's still 25 donuts right here, man. a lot of donuts. I'm a little pregnant with a little donut baby. Alright guys, well that again was 50 donuts. 23 chocolate donuts, 22 glazed donuts, and 5 powdered sugars. Well, I didn't do it in 10 minutes, but you know what? I'm happy with this time because that was 11,000 calories, over 11,000 calories in under 11 minutes. 10 minutes and 45 seconds to be exact. And don't forget, go to dollarshave.com/MattStoney or just follow the link in the description box below to sign up.
Jesus. You want a donut?
Nope. I'm gonna give it a 1 for 2 reasons. I've never been a big fan of the mass eating thing. I know there's fans out there, but not me. But also, the way he stacked the donuts drove me fucking crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god. I was like, I couldn't look at him. I was like, don't, just watch his face. Don't look at the stack of fucking organized donuts.
That's funny. That's funny that was like your least favorite part.
Yeah, it's that's my OCD.
All right, we'll do one more and then it's bedtime.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Astonishing shit definitely happened during May. I'm personally happy because it started to look like we're living in a sci-fi movie. It's about fucking time, to be honest. Labradors have taken over news organizations. Humans put up very little resistance. She's like, it's doing a better job than me. People who believe the Earth is flat made a comeback during May. I guess it's as good a time as any for this belief system to respawn.
Well, I just got kicked out of Starbucks for asking NASA employee questions.
Kev Spacey and Gordo Ramsay had a swear-off, but the whole thing was fucking censored. That makes these wankers fucking amateurs when you fucking think about it. You're not a fucking king of swearing if you let a bunch of dickheads and fuckwits censor you. Fuck that to hell and back. I have now ruined all bloody advertising revenue for this fucking video. I don't give a fuck. Can you all support me on Patreon? Thanks, you cunts. The world has gone batshit crazy over fidget spinners. I don't get it, and I'm old. This probably means I'm fucking scared of them overall. I would prefer to see yo-yos with a brain trending, and I am more comfortable around hacky sacks. I don't understand how hacky sacks have gone out of fashion with young folk, and give me a fucking Tamagotchi to feed anytime. Bloody fidget spinners. You know what I want to see? A young person hobby horsing while using a fidget spinner. There's Jake Paul. He's like, I have a fancy watch, and here's my fancy car, my fucking fancy car. Look at my fancy car. In all seriousness, I'd like to give this bloke a big fuck yes for helping people during the Manchester bombing.
Because I'm homeless, it doesn't mean that I haven't got a heart and I'm not human still, you know what I mean? They needed the help.
Coppers in Australia are now helping drunk people get to their bed. This could be a huge turning point for civilization. Police in China have been helping old people cross the road. So there is some good news out there from time to time. Overall, I guess the world is just full of the good, the bad, and the ugly. Oh yeah, nah, cheers for watching me YouTube channel, everyone. I might be a bit late with the WTF happened in June next month, as I will be at VidCon in California, and then I'm gonna do some road tripping across Canada. But don't panic, I will get to it in time. Cheers.
What do you think?
I mean, the best bit was the cussing, so I'll give him a 3 because the cussing part was good about his own lost revenue. So
You fucking cunts.
yeah, but it's kind of just a
the
review.
The recap was very 2017.
Yeah.
It's like very Jake Paul was new on the scene, or not new, but just kind of the top of his game. He hadn't become a boxer yet. Just
Right.
making content. I don't know. I thought it was kind of cute. I don't know why I picked it. What happened in 2015?
In no particular order, here's some shits that went down this year. An octopus attacked a fuck.
Crab, or maybe it just wanted to be friends and wouldn't take no for an answer. Lars Anderson wowed the internet with his mint archery skills, and I've bagsed him for me zombie survival team. I've also recruited Shia LaBeouf. Do it!
Hey, didn't I tell you yesterday I was calling the cops?
Yesterday, you said tomorrow. Just do it!
1,000 legends in Italy played the Foo Fighters. America will probably sue them for copyright infringement. Kung Fury was funded on the internet and got released on the internet, and it's fucking sick. Unfortunately, this fruit bat doesn't give a shit. Duck Army became a new world threat. They even formed an alliance with that bloke that likes myths. Justin Gatlin tried to send a sleeper agent to assassinate Usain Bolt.
Oh, yeah.
He roly-polied out of danger. The Fed helped prevent a small boy from being crushed and then signed his big ball. Mick Fanning fucking punched a shark, Conor McGregor fucking punched Aldo, and Ryan Fitzgerald got a little frightened. Otto the skateboarding bulldog broke a Guinness World Record. Fucking good on you, mate. Michael J. Fox finally got a pair of self-lacing shoes, so if we could just get onto the hoverboards now, that would be fucking great. This thing that everyone keeps falling off is not a hoverboard. Anyway, Fruit Bat still doesn't give a shit. Many people enjoyed a condom full of water falling on their head this year. Condoms are traditionally used for the penis, but I mean, who am I to debunk a quirky worldwide trend with me grumpy logic? The fellas from the Stop a Douchebag channel keep fighting the good fight to block wankers driving on the footpath. I fucking love videos from Russia. The Australian government is suspected of making a commercial where stoners are like sloths, but it backfired and it looks like they're actually racist towards disabled folk. The local sloth community is also really mad with being fucking misrepresented. A heroic Sheila saved a kitten from a busy intersection and then handed it over to a mass murderer. Yeah, nah, just kidding. It lives in her fucking helmet. The family-friendly evening news got competitive this year, with the Mexicans and Albanians turning the industry into soft porn. British reporters refused to partake, preferring to do Star Wars puns.
Now, if you're forced to awaken early tomorrow morning, it will be on the dark side. You will be seeing a glimmer of sunshine if you're lucky. The force is strong, though, for northern Scotland.
They also, fucking try to show off with, big words and shit.
Just up the road from Llanfair to Pwllgwyngyll, go get a Quindrobble, Llantysilio, go.
But I don't think that the Mexicans and the Albanians should be rattled by the Poms being a pack of cunts. This bloke also organised the world's first vagina beauty pageant. Fucking nothing creepy here. The finalists just chuck a spready in a dodgy hotel. Their minges are turned into sex toys. Everyone's a winner at the end of the day. Hashtag winner winner fucking chicken dinner. Meanwhile, violence in Canada spiralled out of control this year.
Get back in the car! Grow up!
It really was a big year for the "it's just a prank, bro, can't get angry, you can't get angry" type behaviour. Sam Pepper did a massive attention whoring fucking shock factor execution style prank. Get a look at that, fucking bang, blow your brains out. It's just a crazy far out prank. Another Sheila became a hilarious prankster by finger blasting herself and getting blokes to sniff her hand. They thought they were giving advice on perfume. It's just a prank, bro. It's just a vagina. Some Aussie attention-whoring pranksters pretended they had bombs in backpacks. We are intellectually shedding light on fear and hysteria. Nah, majority of pranksters in 2015 have prioritised stupidity and ignorance over the amount of comedy in their videos. Shock edgy comedy expert Nicole Arbour might disagree with that, but fuck her. Being an old and cranky fuckhead means my favourite channel this year is Primitive Technology. There's no humour, zero attention seeking, he just builds awesome shit, like this hut, and then does some renos, like adding a chimney. It was also a big year for IKEA puns, golden retrievers going to the beach, and news anchors refusing to talk about the Kardashians. Steve Harvey announced the wrong winner of Miss Universe, and the world was reminded that Miss Universe is still a thing that happens. Fruitbat has definitely never given a shit. Linda became an everyday hero for saying that she will destroy ISIS, and Photo of the Year I'm awarding to Netflix and Chill Guy. I predict that from 2016 to 2020, Ahmed will become a bigger heroin addict than Macaulay Culkin. Crikey Moses, it has been a massive year. You've seen all the big depressing news once, you've seen it recycled, you've seen it manipulated with 1,000 agendas, so you know what? Fuck yes for Otto the Bulldog, fuck yes for Mick Fanning still being alive, and fuck yes for the Mexican and Albanian bureaus of meteorology. See you in 2016, you dickheads.
Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it!
Just do it.
That one's like a 4.5. That one was much better.
I'm actually going to subscribe to him. I hope he's still doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was cute. That was good. I liked him.
Yeah. I love the fruit bat. The fruit bat does not give a fuck.
Yeah. Well, with that in mind, I think I have 40 rats to snack at bedtime. It is quite cute. They all run up to the cage and like, whatever I'm giving them, they grab it and then they run and they hide it and they come back and they are like just loop back like more. I'm like, all right, guys, that's enough. That's enough. 40 rats and counting.
Have fun with that.
They are kind of fun.
If I catch mine up in the attic, I'll send them to you.
Thanks. So
These
kind.
motherfuckers got to be huge, though. Go on.
No. Hey, Mama Fox, what's that shit that I say to get off the show when I'm really tired, especially?
Oh,
Is
no, just tell me.
I love you.
That too. Love you. But
love one another and love yourselves.
there you go.
Have a good night. Be well.
Good night. Check it out.